Yeah. So ultimately, what I'm hearing is really, as a seller, you need to know your financials in terms of how they are structured so that when you ask somebody to drive sales, you know it's going to come at a cost. So somebody said something to me, one of my guests, he said, you have building your advertising operation is like a triangle. It says on one side you have sales, the other side you have profits, and the last one is time. So he says this model, you can't get all three. You have to decide which ones you want. So if you want sales and profits, it's going to take you a long time. If you want sales and you want to do it quickly, you're not going to have profits.
Oh,
So
can I steal that one? That's a good one. I can see that in being in a triangle visualization. So I totally agree with that. Uh, and coming from an agency, communicating our experience with that triangle as you describe it, you know, we try to be as clear as possible. That you got to have to make some decisions. And again, yeah, if you want both of those things, if you want to be profitable and you want to grow, then you're going to have to be patient, because essentially you're not playing the game that others are playing on the platform, which is they're not making profit. A lot of these people on the platform, at least to start or for a long time. And your Amazon's able to get away with that because of how much volume they're able to drive, and they essentially, they've built in the cost of acquisition of a customer, right,
yeah.
into their pricing. So Amazon's a tricky business, and you just make sure that you know your numbers, make sure that you understand, if you're not profitable, that it's for the right reasons at least, and you're not wasting money on inventory placement or wasted spend on advertising, or you're not pricing your products. You make sure you're not just making mistakes, right? You don't want to just be wasting money, but at a certain point, you may be, it, if your goal is to take over the market, you're going to have to be as aggressive as your competitor or more. So I totally agree with that.
Yeah, I mean, and also this model is a very simple model where you say, okay, which one of these three I'm I don't care about, which one is not important, or which one of the two do I want to have, and this can change over time. Like for example, for launch, you don't care about profit, right? So all you want is velocity coming in every day because you wanna get capitalized on that honeymoon period. But after that, that's not sustainable. So after your launch period is over, then profit comes into play, and then at that point your priorities shift. So it's a good model. Anyway, there's all different aspects of it, so you and I can go on forever.
Yes.
I
Yeah, I
have
have more in my head that I didn't even say, but I know that we're coming up on time, so I didn't want to I don't want to get started on a whole other topic, but yeah.
yeah, there is I mean right at the
Social
beginning,
media and external traffic, and there's a lot of factors that came to my mind that yeah,
influencers.
exactly. Like you need to stay on the cutting edge on top of all the things we just talked about. So, we didn't even get to those topics,
Yeah,
but
but
yeah.
that's exactly why people should reach out, and then you can make recommendations and then help them out.